morning delivery. I hope, doubt it, but I hope a lot of this mud is frozen. Some of you have been asking about what my issue is. I've had sleep apnea all my life. I think I now have what they call insomnia, which is why I don't mind these early morning deliveries, caused by sleep apnea. Yes, I wore a CPAP machine for 15-20 years. No, it did not work. Yes, I had dental devices. No, but they worked for about 6 years, but they didn't work after that. And sorry. And now I have a device implanted in my chest that's supposed to keep me breathing at night. So thank you for the questions. If you ever have sleep apnea and you need someone to communicate with, I'm probably close to an expert. This device that I have implanted in my chest that is supposed to keep me breathing at night sends an electrical impulse to my tongue. Yes, if you do not get your sleep apnea treated, it will cause cognitive problems, coordination problems. I hit myself with a chainsaw. I have been hit with a chainsaw, all that within the last 9 months. So that's why you don't see me working in the equipment. I'm strictly a camera person. Yeah, I got some serious issues, and sleep apnea will cause serious issues, so take care of yourselves, people. And thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Bucket, and we'll call that our 1:45 delivery. We're going to be delivering in downtown Winchester today. We don't do a lot of deliveries down there, but we do have a regular customer. This is her third load. Look how beautiful the trees are with the sun coming over them. Trees are to our northwest here on the road. Obviously the sun is from the east coming up, highlighting these tops of these trees, but not the bottoms yet. We're way early. We're gonna stop and get coffee. my favorite beverage. Just sit and talk.
Good morning, YouTubers. We're on a Firewood Delivery this morning and we got up too early.
So we're having coffee at the Kernstown McDonald's. This is a shopping center that was built, what, like 10 years ago? I mean, it certainly wasn't here before.
Yep.
It's got like, I don't know, McDonald's, Smoke Hut, Alamo Theaters, Aldi,
7-Eleven, Outback.
7-Eleven, my favorite place to get coffee, an Outback restaurant.
Cloudy Monday morning.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It rained again yesterday. But, like I told you in the earlier part, I don't sleep, so we've been up since early this morning.
We want to thank everyone. We went over 100 subscribers.
We certainly didn't think that would ever happen.
So we made 100. What a milestone.
But, you know, it's because of those guys who gave you shout outs.
Absolutely. Ohio Wood Burner, Back 40,
Yep.
Joe's Firewood, Daniel Atkins, Saul Surgeon, Outdoor with Shibe, all you guys, you woodhounds. We got quite a community here.
Yep, sure do.
Back 40, he's the king. He's the leader of it all.
Leader of the pack.
And he's going to come out with a video, 360, which we could not do. It was over our head.
Oh, the GoPro?
The GoPro. And he's going to do it regular for us old guys that can not try to see everything 3D moving all different directions.
Yeah, we had a 360 GoPro a while back. I mean, we have a bad habit of
behind the latest technology.
Behind the latest technology. And then most of the time it's over our heads and over our kids' heads.
Maverick Pro.
Yep.
I took the Maverick Pro. I was out mowing or gathering grass for the cattle, and I had it set so it would circle me, and it decided when it got up to 120 feet that it would rather pick up a tractor and trailer on Interstate 66 instead of me, and took off.
And that was how many years ago? That was one of your very first videos before we ever started.
4 years ago.
Yeah, so we've had a Maverick Pro probably 5 years.
And so I tried to put it on Spotlight to where it could just watch processing wood. And I don't know if you've messed with drones, but if you take your eyes off the drone and you watch the screen, you crash. And I put her right in the woods.
A couple
And
times.
78 feet when I got 83-foot trees. So, no fun.
Well, we enjoy technology. However, we've never invested in a computer. I've always had a computer for work, and now that I'm retired, we don't have a computer at home anymore. Maybe someday we will invest in another computer, but gosh, they advance and change so much with each year. It seems like such a waste to keep getting one. I am seriously considering getting a better phone. I mean, I've got what? This is an 8, 7, 8? It's
Yeah,
old.
we're doing everything on her 8, and she's doing all editing on her 8. All filming is done on her 8. So you can do it. Joe does it. Joe doesn't edit. Joe, premium firewood, he keeps it real.
Yep.
And we're keeping it real.
Well, it gives me something to do, to be part
Not
of.
quite real. You don't see my battles I get into with the Bobcat with forks on it, moving gates and moving stuff.
The other day he used a bandsaw to cut down some of that Go Bob black piping. You've probably seen it in the videos. And we're getting rid of the squeeze chute and alleyway. Anyway, so he was cutting down some of his piping, and he was trying to move it, and it was like, I don't know, a 10 or 12 foot section. It was huge. And he got it on the forks of the Bobcat, and it looked like he was wrestling a big black spider animal. And he was throwing it, and it was coming back, and she was trying to keep the pipe from hitting his window. of the Bobcat, and it was hilarious, but you know, I didn't have my camera out to film it.
And when we talk about the new still 362 Pro, 362C Pro, that came from a temper tantrum with a still 029
Yep.
that I pulled 11 times. It did not start, and I launched it. They don't have wings, they don't fly very good, and they land hard. So I needed a new saw. But
Yeah. My temper is I stomp my feet. Larry's temper is he launched the saw.
anyway, we're going to go take some wood, and we'll see you guys later.
Yep. Y'all have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed this ride along. It'll be a short one because we're only, going through town. Gonna go by the old hospice, Kernstown. In one of our earlier videos, I don't know what number it was, we talked about the fact that, talked about the fact that 37 was built so ambulances could get to the hospital faster. This is the area they were going through before 37 was built. When I say it's a new hospital, I mean it's probably 20 years old, at least.
It's older than that.
Yeah, okay, older than that.
It's probably 30, 35.
Okay, 30, 35 years old. This is all, gosh, when I say new, I mean like 10 years. See, this is, we're welcoming us to Winchester, Virginia. This is Rubbermaid. It's not old. That's really, really old.
Been here since I was a kid.
Yeah, since Larry was a kid, which is
Centuries
really
ago.
long. Centuries and centuries ago. Anyway, where we're going to make this delivery is very near what we call the old hospital, which where Larry and I both were born. So we know it's at least, 200 years old, because that's about how old we are. It's not a hospital anymore. It was a rehab center. I'm not sure what it is now, but it's down on like Cork Street, really in the center of the whole Apple Blossom Festival. They even have apple blossoms painted on the road so that you can see where the parade route is. It's like a week-long festival. When we were kids, it was only like the parade. Here's that big, beautiful flag. Obviously, we are without wind this morning. Maybe I'll get a video of the building, the old hospital. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is Route 11. It's considered the snow emergency route for Interstate 81, if you can imagine this being the snow emergency route. I want to give a shout out to Chris. We just left the McDonald's parking lot and we watched Chris in the wood yard checking his trapping line. That was hilarious.
It's morbid humor.
Yeah. I love checking the trapping lines. I love the hat.
And we wasn't making fun of your hair. We was making fun of your hat.
Yeah. We love the hat. It's kind of inspired me to get my
We have
Mad
Mad
Bomber hat out and start wearing it.
We were wearing it in our YouTube picture.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But we may have had it on in our YouTube picture. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think we were just under that tarp. We were under the tarp at the Central Boiler wood stove. That was when we had like 3 foot of snow.
Yes.
I don't know why we were under the tarp, but we were.
Because it was snowing.
I don't know, Larry. But anyway, try to get a picture of the dump truck delivering. We're in downtown Winchester. These are like the old houses, you know.
Look at the trees.
Look at the sycamores. They kind of butcher them with the power lines, but hey, you know. Please like,